Hello, welcome to TJ13 TV. Well, the French Grand Prix is back on the calendar, but what will the race bring? Here's what our experts think.
Bonjour F1 fans, this weekend we return to France. The French Grand Prix has been absent for a decade. In fact, this particular circuit was last used by Formula 1 in 1990 and saw Alain Prost in his Ferrari 164 V12 take the victory. But since then, Paul Ricard has been, some would say, butchered. There are in fact 167 different layouts of this circuit. Yet, just like Le Mans Mulsanne Straight, the famous straight at this circuit, the Mistral Straight, that used to be 1.9 kilometres long, has been emaciated and there is a chicane in there. I'm not convinced, having watched WEC perform here in the past, that this is going to provide classic racing, but let's hope I'm wrong. With temperatures predicted to be in excess of 30 degrees, let's hope that the soft, super soft and ultra soft tyres are not going to last the distance, and we might once again see teams unable to one-stop, though I'm not so sure.
We have the French Grand Prix coming up. It'll be qualifying today, and I've got to say, after the practice sessions, FP2 in particular, we had a very interesting set of results when you look at the long run pace. I think actually Vettel stands a very good chance of being near the front, if not at the front, during the race. His average lap time was phenomenally quick, even though they weren't going for glory runs and getting the quickest time outright. On average, over stints, Ferrari are really quick.
In the last two rounds, Monaco and Canada, Lewis to me has seemed a little disheartened, and you know, maybe that's something to do with the relative pace of Red Bull, though their relative lack of horsepower. And interestingly, round 8 in the championship is Lewis's worst round statistically. He's won 1 of 11 races in whatever the race has been at round 8. Mystic Meg, who knows? He needs to pick his chin up off the ground, I think, and start to feel a little bit more positive about life. Maybe he should go and have a big party tonight before he hits the track tomorrow.
The French Grand Prix is back on the calendar. I'm very happy. I always enjoyed the French Grand Prix. The Paul Ricard circuit, I don't know. I haven't seen a modern day race there, so I'm not quite sure what the circuit's going to deliver in terms of overtaking, but it's going to be an interesting race. It's got nice long straights, which should favour the teams that have big power units and that are quite strong. So I'm thinking Mercedes could be powerful here if they have their updated engine, which I'm not quite sure they will have. But if they do, I think they could be contenders this weekend. But I'm not going to look too far past Ferrari. I think they're going to be very, very difficult to beat this weekend. And we wait and see. What does Red Bull do? I don't know. They've been on a bit of an up in the recent races, so I don't know. Let's see how it pans out. I think the inconsistencies on the Paul Ricard surface, though, on the asphalt, would probably be a bit of a problem as well. I think tire deg is going to be very, very unpredictable this weekend, so that could throw a bit of a spanner in the works and spice up the Grand Prix on Sunday.
McLaren have got historically a very, very good record at the Paul Ricard circuit, and with Fernando having completed the second part of his triple crown by winning Le Mans since the last race, then who knows? Zach? Oh, God, I might have had you there. Oh, dear. No. McLaren going to struggle to get in the top 10 on Saturday.
Mercedes have a whole new power unit upgrade, and they are obviously a lot faster. This track, the Paul Ricard track, should suit their style of car, so expect them to be near the front.
Make no bones about it, this weekend is a crucial weekend in the championship. The Paul Ricard circuit, just like the Gilles Villeneuve circuit, is a high-speed circuit, and it should reward engine power. We saw in Canada a couple of weeks ago that Ferrari were all dominant in qualifying, so Mercedes have an upgrade coming. Yet, if this doesn't tip the balance in their favour, then I have to say this means they're going to be playing catch-up for a long part of this season, and it could well see a Ferrari win. I think puts Vettel firmly the favourite for the championship here on in.
And of course we have the boy of the moment, Sauber's Charles Leclerc, who is touted to be replacing Kimi Raikkonen even maybe as soon as next year. So the boy has done very well, completely outclassed a rather journeyman driver in Marcus Ericsson, so not that difficult, but equally he has got into the points quite often, so let's see what he can do at Paul Ricard.
So there we have it. We will be back on Sunday with a race review. Hope to see you then.